Francine gestures to the seat she was occupying previously, a stool behind the prize desk.
How
Welcome
marvelous.
to your new position. You'll be working underneath me if you know what I mean. Ooh. Sitting here, glory hole attendant. What game is Glory Hole? I've never heard of that game before. Sitting here and helping players redeem tickets for valuable prizes. I glance at the wide array of pencil toppers, rubber spiders, and tiny plastic toy cars on display. Well, for prizes, at any rate. For valuable prizes. For prizes. Oh, valuable prizes, I see. It's such a relief. I'd really been stretching myself thin lately, trying to fill in since the position was vacated. Oh, Francine, I'd fill you in any day. Rawr. If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, why did the last guy who sat here end up quitting? Sexual tension. Something about being so bored out of his mind that he felt like jamming one of these 500 ticket plush dolls down someone's throat. Ooh.
Such a shame.
He just wasn't cut out for sitting behind a desk all day. Huh. Grandson. The last person was your grandson? Anyways, Gavin should be here soon. He'll handle paperwork and all the administrative nonsense. Now, if you don't mind, all this talking's tired me out soon. I'll be in the back office if you need me. Okay, then. I adjusted my seating into a semi-comfortable stool, leaning against the desk. Behind me, a wide array of cheap junk awaited my attention. She didn't tell me shit about this job. I don't know how the cash register works. I don't know what the prices are. I don't know jack diddly. Could have lost hope then. There was this job would be even slightly more engaging than being a diner dishwasher, but chose to look on the positive side. I've been helping kids obtain toys that will become nostalgic memories for years to come. Or end up in the trash like a day later. Any minute now. Any second here. This kid's gonna come running in. I crave this sweet embrace of death. This is what cell phones are for, man. You have one in your pocket. I've been sitting here for 2 hours and no one's walked up to obtain a novelty Funplex shot glass, or a colored pencil set, or a light-up yo-yo. Lunchtime's approaching, and so far, the only people walking in and out of the arcade are a few stray adults who have no interest in cheap friendship bracelets. Thankfully, my first customer of the day arrives before I can start wondering if one of those 500 ticket plushies could really fit down someone's throat. This is Gavin, he works here. Maybe not, just walked right on by, his head buried in reading some sort of spreadsheet off his tablet. Was he here to play? Doesn't seem like the typical businessman on a break or unwashed and unemployed game aficionado. In fact, Damn, he's hot. Oh man, we're ready to bang already. Alright, he seems fine. Most guys I know are content to toss on a t-shirt and jeans. Not this guy. Even in an arcade, he's sharp like a linoleum knife. In fact, that rather pointed look he's offering me after doubling back is rather linoleum knifey too. We could go super gay. You absolutely can go super gay in this. You can date all of them. So we could be the super gays, but here's the thing though. That's for my off-stream playthrough, okay? Like, it's really hard to read things with a massive boner. Who are you, and why are you behind my desk? Cool dude. Hey. Where's Francine? Why did you kill her? I am Francine. I am Francine, dear. The wonders of plastic surgery.
I think not.
Yuck. Ah, sorry. He doesn't look pleased with me jerking him off like that.
good to hear.
It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work the desk. She's got gusto for an octogenarian? Loves working the floor, but sitting here all day, handing out toys and dealing with problems wears her down. She explained the job to you, give you the papers to sign. She said Gavin would handle that stuff.
Good day.
I am Gavin Cooper. Dang it, Gavin. Is this on Chrono? It's not, but it is on Humble Bundle. Type an exclamation mark Humble. I'm the business manager here at Funplex. I make sure we manage to have business. Right, so as you're no doubt guessed, you'll be exchanging tickets for prizes. That's the least part of your job. You're the floor attendant. You attend to the floor. The carpets.
Seriously?
Yeah, you dumbass. Come on. You'll want running around putting out fires and sorting out problems. Technically, you're a second floor attendant. Ashley will be in later, but we need two. One to roam, one to operate the desk. The one that you're in. I'll do it myself, and I'm typically busy in the back office, making sure the whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy. That's why Francine loved filling in. She's a people person. She loves helping out in a pinch. I'm not a people person, as you've likely gathered. That's not to say you're alone out here. I'm in your corner, at least. If things go south, just tap me for advice on what to do. Got a phone? Of course. Gavin quickly passed me his business card. He apparently has a stack about the ready in his pocket. Go figure. His phone number is listed at the bottom. Ever worked a high-pressure customer service job before? Shoe sales. Smelly socks? No idea. Who has smelly socks in shoe sales? Oh, I guess the customer's socks would be smelly. Right. Well, you know how to keep your head when a customer doesn't, I hope. Anything goes sideways, you text me. If I'm not around, you text Ashley and Naomi. In that order. Who and who? You'll meet them soon enough.
I think not.
Do not bug Francine. She's practically retired. Let her enjoy that retirement in peace. Comprendo. This isn't my first pony ride. I got this shit. I've worked food and retail. Worked a lifeguard at a pool. Managing stress in difficult situations, even life or death ones, is something I've got experience in. You can count on me. Well, Gavin. I have one love in Gavin. I should have been a big gay for Gavin. I'm gonna turn down my air conditioning. 1 sec, guys. I like to hear that. If you can handle yourself and exercise good judgment, at least you'll last a hell of a lot longer than the last guy who sat there. If you stay clear and honest with me, do your work, do it well, we'll get along swimmingly. I've had a lot of problems keeping this magical arc of hope and wishes aloft. Please do not add to my problems. Magical arc of what now? I take Francine told you your theory. It is more than just a job, more than just an arcade. From my understanding, I'm not into dressing up words. I like to speak plain. If I'm curt, that's because optimization is a factor in my job. Dude, Robo-Boy over here is boring. I don't like Robo-Boy, man. He's boring, man. I love wrangling chaos specifically. You can call me Chaos Daddy. Arcade industry is high risk, high reward. I manage that risk so that they can afford to find happiness in their lives. Everyone in this business has this dream they're chasing. It's a fragile thing, prone to getting crushed by a hard reality. My job is to see to it that never happens. That includes Francine, who deserves better in her twilight years than desperately propping up a semi-failing business.
Take this matter seriously.
You'll find some value in this place beyond your salary or you'll burn out. Trust me, last guy who sat there burned out hard. Now I can trust you to mesh out your merry misfits. No probs, I got this shit. Gavin nods.
Thank you.
Thank you, I suppose it's a good starting point. We can build from there. Anyways, I need to prepare your paperwork. Technically, you should be working until we've crossed the I's and dotted the T's. Crossed the I's and dotted the T's. What, Gavin's making a joke? Since you're already sitting here, you'd rather I stick around? That'd be accurate. If you're willing to fudge things up a bit and work today, it'd help us a lot. Now, if you don't mind, Naomi likely could use a hand in the workshop. Good opportunity to introduce yourselves as well. Sounds like Naomi. Her workshop's through the door there. The one next to the UFO catcher, the crane gamer. Use layman's terms. Satisfied for now, Gavin heads in the back, presumably the office, to crunch some numbers. So we're going to leave the entire front of the arcade unattended? Come on, there's only like 3 people working here right now. Gavin, can you watch the front while I go introduce myself to Naomi, dude? Come on! If Francine's really taking a nap back there, hopefully he's going to crunch quietly. My first coworker ended up decidedly less cool of a guy than I thought he'd be. But he's not a total jerk, definitely. I've known really blunt people before. It's easy to mistake them for jerks, especially at first glance. I decided to give this guy an honest chance for now. Should go meet my next coworker, this Naomi that he mentioned. Who is this 4chan, anyways? Double door, also marked employees only. Apostrophe. Leads from the arcade floor to what feels like an industrial area of some sort. I turn the handle and step inside of Naomi's workshop. In a little room tucked away behind the back offices in the Funplex front, I find what is very likely this Naomi, spoken only of in myth and legend. Alright, she's waifu. That's it. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one who I'm gonna bang. This is my banging target. This is the target. Target sighted, locked on. Girl about my age, but certainly not my height, is tinkering away and looks like a CRT2 monitor. Huh. Didn't recognize they had so many circuits. She didn't notice me when I came in too busy soldering a capacitor into place. The lingering smell of melting metals fills the air of the poorly ventilated workshop. Excuse me, for lack of better way to interrupt her. I was worried no matter what I do, I don't know, burned her fingers or jumped so high she hit the ceiling or something. Fortunately, the shock's not quite that intense. Ah! This room is for employees only? She said that with no she. How can she say with an apostrophe? Are you lost? Do you need something? I'm Zine Deween. I'm the new floor attendant starting today. Oh!
Hi.
Hi. I didn't realize Francine already found someone. I guess I really need to check my texts. Whoops. She spares a glance at her phone on the nearby workbench where a huge stack of green notification messages lie in wait. One thought comes to mind on actually seeing her. No wonder I didn't notice her until now. She was totally focused on the task at hand. I always assumed retro arcade nerds were fat, middle-aged guys. Oh my gosh, she's cute! I am but a weak-willed human being, one who grew up feeling mighty funny whenever Velma for Scooby-Doo. Oh yeah, man, fucking Velma! Meow. Nerds need love too, you know, and from when I moved from school to school as social outcast, I was drawn to fellow outcasts in turn. Still beyond my weirdo libido, mostly I noticed how much she's smiling as she welds that little thing into the bigger thing. As she welds her way into my heart. She's just so happy and at peace. I can appreciate that joy in one's nerdy passions.
Hello.
Anyways, I'm Naomi Fairchild, the Funplex techie. Hi, pleased to meet you. I was expecting Gavin, though. He usually checks on me about now. He's busy doing some strange things with numbers.
Ugh.
Sounds like Gavin. Take it he's sending you along to help? Great. Give me a hand with this monitor. It's really heavy, and I'm still paranoid about dropping after what happened last time. What happened last time? I dropped it. Right. She also lifted a large cathode ray tube, sliding the heavy metal framework into place within the exposed guts of the nearby arcade cabinet. El Shadow. Butt sex. Once done, she starts hooking wires back up to the other wires. That's a surprising number of green circuit boards in that largely hollow wooden shell. This is the first time I've seen art inside one of these things. It's weird. Lots of empty space, a couple large slabs of circuits, and that beefy monitor. Maybe you could fit in a nacho chip. It's the first time I've seen the guts of a game. Why is it so empty in there? It seems inefficient. Couldn't you pack more games in the arcade if it was more compact? Not really. It's more about the footprint on the floor than the vertical height. Naomi keeps working, using a pocket multimeter to check various connections as she speaks.
Let me explain.
Alright, compare American and Japanese cabinets. Ours are designed for standing players, so they have to be upright, even if that means an empty base. Japanese candy cabs are shorter, so they play sitting down, but I prefer American style. Ours have more room for art. She closes up the rear access panel, closing it with one of the menu keys and a key ring on her side, and steps back to admire her handiwork. There's genuine joy in that smile. Not just at a job well done, but for looking at the whole thing. It's like a fine sculpture.
So
Oh, I love the
beautiful.
classic Midway style. Look at those sharp angles, the side art decals, the bold front of the marquee, the bezel artwork. Ah, you idiot. This strip across the top of the game's title, that's the marquee. The artwork, that's the bezel. You see that too? How beautiful and cohesive it all is? Working in harmony to give this game its own unique feel, its own experience. It's beautiful. The way she stares lovingly at this, well, honestly, this box of wood and circuits and vacuum tubes and stuff, I think I understand. It was made to be one whole thing. The art, the style, and of course the game. All of it part of the same experience. Everything about this game is a game. If you run an emulator or on a game console instead, it's made lesser. Yeah, I guess I can see it. It's beautiful in its own way. Good. Yeah, give me those Naomi points. Naomi lights up with joy like a pinball machine, all twinkly and shiny.
Woohoo!
Finally, so people will really understand the beauty of a classic arcade game. Having someone can talk to you about this stuff is going to be great. Especially with that jerk Gavin running the numbers. Oh my god. Why aren't we friends with Gavin? What's wrong with Gavin? Don't get me wrong. I can get along with him generally, but his whole attitude is just...
Ugh.
All he cares about is money. He keeps the arcade running, but I just know if he had his druthers, he'd gut the whole place. If anyone's gonna ruin the funplex, it's him. Mark my words, it's inevitable. Sam, you know, to get along with, and what's more, Gavin gave me the whole speech about protecting their dreams. This looks like a pretty sore point here. A long-standing argument that the new guy really shouldn't get involved with. I'm involved, aren't I? I have to work with both of them. Not sure I should prod at it, but I kind of want to know too. Ooh. Alright, let's poke. I get this is touchy, but if I'm gonna work here, I think we all should be honest with each other. No gossip. So I gotta know, why do you think Gavin wants to destroy the arcade? He buys into Francine's idea that this is a place for dreams. He says he does, but he's willing to sacrifice way too much just to keep the whole thing afloat. Road to hell, best intentions, etc. If he had his way, this place would be like Deco's Palace, nothing but ticket games and prize catchers. He thinks actual video games are too expensive, a waste of floor space. I bet he'd remove them all if he had his way. Hey Rip Crush, what's up, dude? I just don't trust him. I don't trust him to do the right thing. But that's my problem, not yours. Sorry to drop gossip on your head like this. Thanks for hearing me out anyways. Right, let's get back to work, shall we? Now for the less fun part. You seem like a strong, strapping kind of guy. At least, well, you're a guy. That's enough. Or am I? I'm semi-insulted then. Okay, let's get to it. Right, a little to the left now. Yeah. Going! Harder! Coming! Just a tip. I gently ease a rolling dolly forward. A giant wooden box slotting into place alongside its neighbors. The two-wheeled dolly makes it easier, but hardly easy, especially with Naomi fretting over her baby getting scratched or worse, falling over. But with the work done, she's all smiles again.
Yeah.
Glad to be done with that one. I swear I've been working on that monitor for ages. These tubes get finicky as heck, and I'm still not totally satisfied with the flyback, but... Thanks for helping me out, Zine. I think you're gonna do great here. Happy to... Right. Stomach growling. Food. I wasn't expecting Ash to be working today. I forgot to pack a lunch.
When you have pizza on a bagel.
Pizza facts. Shh. Hey, so any good restaurants in walking distance? I heard that bookstore next door sells donuts and stuff, but... not really, no. There's cheap old Wub Sub sandwich place. But even if that stuff is super tasty, you don't want to go there. You need to eat healthy. Wait, right here. Oh, she got Oh, is she gonna feed me? Oh, feed me. Oh, give me your food. Give me that fucking shit. Lunchtime, here you go. She passed a box lunch in my hands. It's a bento box. Dude, we're gonna bang this girl. Oh! Oh, this is a one. I learned how to make them from my mom, who learned from her mom back when they lived in Japan. Rice and pickles and all sorts of good, healthy things. Is she 80? Wow, she's part Japanese, huh? Give me your lunch. Sure, why not? And yet, when I first walked into the stranger, she looked super uncomfortable with me. That escalated quickly. Well, what do you do for lunch? Oh, I can just get some nachos on a vending machine or go hit the whole story next door. I've got a book delivery to pick up anyways. You said eating healthy was important.
See ya.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Can't help but think she was looking for an excuse to get some junk food instead. Naomi definitely reminds me of some of the friends I made back in school. A little weird, a little obsessed about things, but charmingly so. We seem to think alike in a lot of ways. I think we'll get along just fine. Am I silly to hold out hope for, I don't know, more? First day on a job, get your head in straight. And yet she did give me her lunch. I told a stranger. Gotta be something there, right? A bento box. I've only seen these in anime. It's cute, hopefully has plenty of calories too. Armed with a box of health food, I retired to the employee lunch to get my munch on. Low employee lounge to get my munch on. Bounce chicka wow wow. The room where I had my bizarre job interview will suffice for food times. It's not much, a few folding chairs and a kitchenette, but it'll do. Utterly famished by this point, I have a seat and unpack my loaned lunch. Oh my. Hello, Wolge. I didn't expect to see you here in this game already. Coherent screaming. I opened my mouth as wide as I could and let the fear fall from my lips, my mind devoid of any emotion but horror. Well, it's fine, everything's gonna be fine. You're a bird! I'm a who-man, I promise. It's just a costume. Why does a bird have holes in the side of its face? Here's a question. Like, who the fuck designed this costume, man? With the holes on the side of the face like this? Like, why don't you just look out the mouth like every other mascot costume? Like, who designed this shit? Who made this stupid costume with the holes right here? You put the holes in the mouth so you look out the mouth. You put it on the side of the fucking head. So the head's always looking at you like this whenever you talk to it. Sorry if I traumatized you, really. Can we start over, maybe? I nod my head slowly, although that could just be my muscle spasms from being in shock.
Hiya.
I am Ashley. I'm Zine. I'm also Pinky, the Funplex Flamingo. It's my secret yet not so secret identity. The Funplex what now? Gavin was a bit of a lot. Naomi is off the scale cheerful. I've met some really intense people so far. Did you sneak into the employee section just to get my autograph? Yes. Thought you had recognized Pinky from all the signs around the arcade. Pinky is a mascot of the Funplex after all. I work here.
What?
Since when? Today.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to the Funplex. It would be way cooler if you were just enamored with a chibi flamingo creature plastered on every wall, but you wanted to know more.
Let's see.
You could have stealthily maneuvered your way through all the games, sliding right on up to the employees only door. But how did you get the door code?
Ooh.
Of course. You have collected a password on a piece of paper that fell from Gavin's pocket. You searched your heart, and inside that 4-digit number had to be the intel you needed. Oh, space doesn't work.
Let's see.
Next, you needed to lie in wait for the opportune moment to punch in that secret key code just to find me. I don't even think there's a lock on the door. She's definitely passionate about this fictional scenario. Ashley's got quite the imagination, alright. Sure. Wow, I'm suitably impressed, albeit slightly terrified. She could take an idea and run with it. Where she's running with it, I'm not even sure she knows. And how would you have snuck out, I wonder? I could have helped. Oh, we could have snuck out inside of her mascot outfit. I've seen that hentai. It's pretty good. But for a price. Ooh. Ashley finally realized she's been babbling to herself for a good couple of minutes. Whoops. Sometimes I get swept up in a good story. I mean, I gotta find some way to make this job more interesting. Is it really dull here? No, not really. I just crave a different kind of excitement than beeps and boops, screaming children and broken machines. I have that sexual craving. I'm really painting best picture here. Ah, jeez. Don't mean to be a downer. I just want to move up in the world. I've got things to accomplish, dreams to fulfill, cosplay to make. Cosplay! Oh, wow. We got a cosplay waifu here. You know, dressing up with your favorite video game or TV characters, I love it. It's so empowering to be able to make your own costume and wear it proudly. It's even better when people recognize what character you are. Empowering? Really? Granted, she certainly had the power to stop my heart with a few beats, but boing! Yes. Definitely, you want to try? Got a favorite game character? I can help you make your first cosplay you want. Yes, I want to cosplay as Naomi from One Piece. I made this one. I think Ashley is pointing at her flamingo costume, but it's a little hard to tell with her hands or feathers. Pinky's your creation. Intentionally? Looks pretty good for my first mascot cosplay, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, like, why'd you put the eyes on the side of the head, though? I'm all thumbs when it comes to stuff like that. Literally, if I've got enough threads running between them. I'm pretty impressed, though, Naomi. Naomi was going with about craftsmanship for games. Clearly, you're digging on craftsmanship for costumes. Thanks. It's nice when hard work is appreciated. I wear it around the fun place to liven up the crowds, get people pumped to play some games, and the kids seem to adore it. I'll be honest. If I went to an arcade and a mascot were there, I would be weirded out. Makes sense. Although the arcade has been completely dead so far, no crowds to pump up or kids to be adored by. Double timeout! If she's supposed to be going around the floor, pumping people up, how come we didn't see her all day long? We were sitting at the front desk watching things out. We would have seen her. Sounds like she's slacking on her job. Probably just woke up and got into work just now. Secret? Ashley motions me to come closer. She leans in, glances around the room, and talks in a hushed tone. I did some repairs on Pinky overnight. I had to re-stitch the left arm and was going to give her an old test drive to make sure it didn't fall off. Limbs falling off seems kind of bad. Oh, it was. Yesterday, I was dancing with a little girl, and all of a sudden, Chris Hansen shows up and says, "What are you doing?" Anyways, we were next to Showtime stage when she tugged on my arm, and whoosh! My arm came off. Girl instantly started crying. Well, at least you are consistently scaring people, and it's not just me.
Nope.
Hey. Don't want that to happen again. I felt so bad. So you're Carl's replacement? Guess so. I'm the new floor attendant. I attend to the floor. The floor is the thing I'm attending when I'm not going to cardiac arrest. At least you're funnier than Carl, that's for sure. Can't wait to go home and tell Juniper I do have a sense of humor. She'll be proud. I assume you've already met Francine, but have you had a chance to meet Gavin and Naomi yet? Yeah, I met them all already, although it seems like they aren't too keen on each other. Right? Ashley rolls her eyes and lets out a sigh. I wish they would hurry up and make out already. Woof. Yeah. Wait, no, I want to make out. Wait. Seriously? So are they going out? Nope. But they always bicker like an old married couple. It's classic anime cliche. The ones who fight always end up together. Mark my words. No, I want to smash! Beep, 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 beep. Zine. What's that sound? Drat, I set an alarm when my lunch break was over. Time to get back to the grindstone. I didn't even get a chance to eat. Dragon Master, you like this music? It's chill.
What?
It's chill,
No.
it's simple. Z needs his calories. You eat up, I'll watch the floor. In fact, how about I take over the ticket desk for the next shift? You can do my job and wander around the floor a bit. Okay. Ashley winks before her face disappears into the dark recesses of that inhuman mask. As I'm wolfing down rice in the shape of a little heart, wow, it occurs to me I didn't actually ponder my first impressions of Ashley yet. Let's see. She's pretty amazing. I like her enthusiasm about her art. Ashley's got a lot going on in that head of hers. I just don't understand it at all. Ashley's a total cutie. I'm all aboard the Pinky train. Choo choo. Sorry, Ashley. I'm on Naomi. I wanna ride Naomi's train. The way Ashley's whole expression changed when she talks about things she's passionate about just warms my heart. Her beaming energy just lights up the whole room. I wonder if one day I'll be that excited about something. Anyways, With lunch in my belly and break time complete, the second half of my workday begins. Rolling into the afternoon, the crowd starts to fill out. School's done and late rising pros are headed out to the arcades of choice. With Ashley covering desk, my job is to wander the floor looking for problems, or potential problems, or just making sure everything's A-okay. But for starters, it's a good moment to collect my thoughts. Oh yeah, it's Fist of Discomfort. It's a fisting game. It is, quote-unquote, a combination brawler slash RTS. Basically Brutal Legends. I think I'm off to a decent start with my coworkers. Good first impressions at any rate. Cooperation is going to be a must. I've had awful coworkers before and they can really drag down your day. Hang on, no time for daydreaming. I think I spot, let's see, 3 possible issues to look into. Should I have time? I should have time to get to all of them, but which do I tackle first? Alright. Decision-making time. An irate customer near Mr. Moopy's magical maze. Someone cursing up the store under the Fist of Discomfort. A large crowd around Showtime stage. Let's go with fisting first. There's a lot of shouting coming from the center of the arcade where Fist of Discomfort is being played. Oh yeah, see, Dragon Master knows we're fisting first. I remember Iris telling me all about it earlier today while I was bored to death at the ticket desk. Fist of Discomfort, or FOD, is one of the most popular games in the esports circuit. It's been a staple of the scene for over 6 years. 1 year, Team Wicked Prodigies took on the Unreal, and came back to win in the dying seconds of a tiebreaker match to take home a record $5 million prize pot. Damn! It's a lot of money. And how? So how does it work? Hybrid RTS button mash brawling. Each player is defending their dojos and is 3 sensei from attacks. It's 3 sensei from attacks by the other player. Obviously, you can do this by attacking the other player and their 3 sensei directly with punches and kicks and stuff. But you can also summon your own army or ninjas to mark down the top and bottom lanes and do most of the fighting for you. That's the strategy element. With the combination of knowing when to summon allies, what stats boost items to buy in your dojo shop, and their combat skills for fending off enemies. You can punch through your opponent's minions, topple all their sensei, and destroy their dojo. So, summoning good ninjas, punch bad ninjas, smash dojo. I'd say boiling down a rich game of action and strategy playing the world over by top gamers in such a way is a bit degrading, but sure, okay. I mean, what is a top game right now? Shoot people, drop from airship, go down 3 lanes, kill Nexus, build ramps, fight forts. All of which is super interesting and stuff, but right now, all I care about is dealing with a loudmouth currently playing the game. The closer I get, the louder yelling gets. Most of these are words that...
What the
What the fucky fucks is that fucking shit, fucks? No, those are definitely all words my mother would disapprove of. You can tell which one of these characters is gonna be a recurring character. Like, you can tell by the rendering of the artworks which one of these characters we're never gonna see again. You've got to be kidding me. There's no fucking way that's even plausible. Those hitboxes don't even connect. This game, fuck it all. Get wrecked, Randall Calrissian. That's cute. Oh, it's far from over, scrub. I saved a little something extra special for you. Meow. I've been baiting you into attacking my sensei, which you fell for. Hard. Oh, hey. Did I forget to mention I brought an extra ultimate technique scroll from my dojo? Whoa, nani? 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 XP share technique with creep waves. Take this. 5-fold explosive death claw technique. I see she's been studying her anime. Nani? How could you defeat me? Impossible! I am unstoppable! Damn, Zigsaw called the explosion.
Oh, GG.
GG, motherfucker.
No one can defeat me, Queen Bee.
Wow, she even wears... She has her outfit, Queen Bee. Alright, Queen Bee. My dry eyes blinking painfully make me realize I've been standing here watching intently during that whole exchange. I'm not 100% sure what just happened, but that didn't matter. I was completely sucked in. No one could tear my eyes away. It was like watching a train wreck. I mean, if the train wreck was the game, and the train was the game, and the wreck was this guy's face. Hey, kid, what are you staring at? Never seen a champion of my caliber before? Oh. Seeing as I don't know how to begin to start to even question, or seems I don't even know how to begin to start to even consider how to respond to her question, I ought to take a moment to collect my thoughts. For what I somehow gathered, she goes by Queen Bee. That jacket she's wearing identifies her as a member of L7 Gaming, an arcade esports team. And she's the most direct, fierce person I've met all day. That's saying a lot considering who I've run into so far. Why so rude? What a sore winner. Talk about dominating personality. I feel the urge to kneel and submit. Nope, staying on Naomi path. With that level of excitement always gushing out, I can only imagine how much enjoyment she gets out of life. What can I say? People love winning, and it seems like she wins a lot, at least between bursts of, what did Iris call it? Saltiness? Hey, don't just stand there all weird and quiet like, it's creepy. She snaps her fingers to grab my attention. So, you gonna fucking quarter up or not? Think you can best the hottest rising star of L7? For what I've seen, I know I couldn't best a scrub, let alone a professionally competitive player in this game. Nope. No thank you. Plus, I'm not sure I'm allowed to play games while I'm working. You work here? Yes, me. What's your job? Hassling me? Jeez, I don't need to be a fucking dick, dude. I'm actually pretending to work here. Shush. I enforce arcade law within this noble funplex. In fact, I was just hired earlier. I'm a new floor attendant. Ha 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 ha. You serious? Well then, welcome aboard this runaway train.
Again?
They haven't given you a name tag yet. How am I supposed to know who you are? I think that's actually a weird tactic to have me introduce myself to her. I'm Zine. Zine Deween. I did technically just start working here 6 hours ago. Might take them time to issue me a name tag. Maybe they need to send a carrier pigeon to an ancient monastery where the name tags are forged in a vast clay oven. Gavin's just slacking. I'll talk to that silly boy for you. Make sure you get some proper respect. No problem. We gamers gotta stick together. I'm Queen Bee, aggro style FOD lane pusher specialist for L7 Gaming. I figured when you put your arms over your head, cheering and shouting, no one can defeat me, Queen Bee. Hey, don't sound like that. Maybe a little. Anyways, I'm one of the regulars around here besides Purr and Teo. Damn these fucking names, dude. Let's hope you last longer than the last guy. Hope there isn't a betting pool. You look like a smart kid. You've seen one of my many streams on the internet, right? Nope. You can find me on twitch.tv/queenbee. Well, the account exists and has 21 followers. Is her other handle Shroud? Oh, she doesn't play FPS, man. She plays RTS, dude. Let's see it. Dude, 1v1 me StarCraft. Big game hunter.
Whoa.
Really? Have you been living under a rock for the last decade? If you consider a small yet formidable apartment a rock, then yes. Oh, you sweet child. You're so innocent and pure. I want to corrupt you. Come, let me show you the path to darkness that is the internet. Nope, nope, nope. Sure, I'd like to learn more. Will it hurt or traumatize me? Sure, show me what you got. Well, it's part of my job to know all the games here. And if Queen Bee is going to give me some sort of insight in the culture around this game, I think I should take advantage of that. Lead me further to the dark abyss, my mistress.
Yeah.
Aw, yeah. Queen Bee grabs my arms and pulls me closer to the Fist of Discomfort cabinet. And upon further inspection, I see the whole haphazard pile of text sheets rigged up. Can't just plug one of these cabs into the internet, so I use a number of clip-on webcams and mics and stuff. Webcam there, broadcast my own personal PC back home. When it streams matches live to all my fans, the chat room appears on my phone. Costs a bit to put everything together. It takes like half an hour to rig up and test each morning, but after doing this here for a couple years, it's easy peasy. Aside from Naomi grinding her teeth on my clip-on cameras, damaging the paint job, I mean. Anyways, I prefer to stream from the Funplex more than from home. So does she just like take out the only... There's only like one of these machines that she like claims it as hers every single day? There's so much to miss out on by sitting by your lonesome with a console version of FOD. The crowds, the wicked trash talk, the community. You're broadcasting live right now? Are we live right now?
Nope. No way.
That was my warm-up matches. I've got a pretty big tournament coming up, so I try to get as much practice in as possible, even if it's a bunch of fodder. As in FOD-der, as you know, chum, lunch meat, scrubs, losers. I get the idea. Queen Bee sees something out of the corner of her eye and glances around the arcade floor. She gives a nod to someone hanging near the Street Fighter cabinet. My crew is starting to trickle in. We should be starting team practice soon. Wait, what time is it? 2:25 p.m. EST. Bleep heart?
What the?
We'll be live in 5 minutes. Listen, kids, been swell. We'll chat later, okay? You sure you're not gonna start at like 4 o'clock CST? Can I keep swearing down a little? We got kids around here. Don't want to get in trouble with Gavin. Him? Eh, but for you, I'll keep it PG-13. Excuse me, there are butts out there that I need to kick. Latest! And with a wave and a twirl, she completely abandons me and turns to her a fist of discomfort. Queen Bee fires up her broadcast rig and the shouting and milder swearing starts up again. I should probably get out of here before I accidentally end up on this stream. Passion seems to run deep in this arcade. Everybody's arcade spirit burning with passion for various things. But hey, passion's passion. Passion, 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 passion. Passion, passion. Passion, 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 passion. 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 She seems to like me, which will make my job easier in the long run. There's a huge FOD community in this arcade, despite being a tiny strip mall joint. Good to know. Passion. You guys got it? Passion, passion. What's next? Alright, let's go to dance. Alright, who's the lord of the dance? In distance, I see a number of people gathering, which is surprising, since the first half of my shift was complete and utter solitude. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see that people do come to the arcade, but it's quite the crowd that's assembling. Larger than Queen Bee's team was, rowdier too. This has to be against some fire code or safety protocol or something, right? Yeah, because he put this in the middle of the fucking entrance door. Speaking as a citizen that enjoys living, having an escape route in case of emergency is necessary. Time to clear the way and pave my own path for safety. As I approach, I see flashing neon lights accompanied by upbeat Europop drifts. It's an auditory flashback right to 1980X. I can't help but nod my head to the beat. A pulsating mass of people have surrounded Showtime stage, cheering on the current player. The game itself takes up a whole corner of the arcade, requiring a fair amount of space to actually play. Showtime stage is an ultra-modern arcade smash hit. It uses motion tracking sensors hidden behind the colored spotlights to check dance post accuracy and score your sweet moves. It's pure dance fever! Can you catch the fever? I had my music dance fever in the doctor's office earlier this season. No, I want electronic weeb music, man. That's the DDR I want. I want anime OP electronic weeb Nightcore remix. As the dance ends, one of the players hops down from the stage and immediately starts talking to a young man leaning up against the back wall. See, not main character. Did you see that, Teo? I got my first AA on Stop the Bait!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! You're doing great. Not main character? Main character. Look at that. No rendering. Full rendering. Remember last month you couldn't even pass that song. Totem, oh fuck! Dropping my phone. Toad's impressive. I'm gonna keep practicing, and one day maybe even surpass you. Hey, I hope you do. And when you do, you can be the one who brings in new dances and teaches them how to play. As the next song starts, yeah, look at these. We're full. We never left the 90s, dude. We're here in the 90s. Welcome back. What is he? Is he wearing? Is he wearing a necklace made out of like craft paper rings? Is that what that is? Like you make it in school, little craft paper rings? My eyes shift from their conversation to observe the gyrations and intricate limb movements coming from Showtime stage. Hey, Ike Official, how you doing, dude? Yeah, it's a paper chain, right? Like a colorful paper chain, right? See, you guys are on board with me. God, I love you guys. Feel my head bobbing and my foot tapping. Hey, it's a really catchy song. Can you blame me? I'm really getting into it when I feel a hand on my shoulder. And another hand on my shoulder. And then something touching my butt.
Care to dance?
Ooh. How about you want to take the spotlight? Oh. Dance with a hottie like you? Absolutely. Alright, fine. Alright. Just a little gotchy. Just a little gotchy. I can feel my cheeks flush lightly. A cute boy just asked me to dance with him. Granted, it's for an imported arcade dance game rather than junior prom. This rarely happens to me. My heart skips a beat before I can find composure to respond. What? Me? Nutty? Me?
Hello.
Hello. You and only you. I can't resist a guy such as yourself. Caught my eye the moment you walked over. You new here, right?
Hello
Very.
there.
Name's Mateo. But everyone just calls me Teo. Teo's the best. Greatest guy around here. We got Dancing Rando, Boogie Woogie Rando, and Wallflower Rando. I'm nothing, really. He looks directly into my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing as special as you. I just like to show newbies the ropes and teach them how to play. Our community is small, but we're all super close. He's got them nails. I think you'd be perfect addition to our
Care to
gang.
dance?
Play our silly dancing game. Teo stretches his arms to me, waiting for my hand to grab his. Well, alright, let's go for it. I couldn't care less that I'm supposed to be working. One does not simply refuse to play a dancing game with an attractive guy. It's like one dream I keep having, but it's actually true. A different dream than the one where I'm giving a speech in front of class and forgot to put on pants. Without thought, I take his hand. Yes, 1,000 times yes. How are we doing? Ooh, we're making it. Oh wow, we're really high with Gavin actually too. We did not get full points with Queen Bee. We could do better with Queen Being. About to step on the stage, an ominous shiver crawls down my spine. I glance over and spot Ashley standing behind the ticket counter. I know I can't see her face behind a mask, but I can totally sense she's glaring daggers my way. It's creeping me out. I'm actually supposed to be working right now. New floor attendant, Zine. Really? But I haven't seen you around here at all. What happened to the other guy? He was actually pretty good at Showtime stage, now that I think about it. Who's Overwatch May? What are you talking? Oh. This one? Oh, that's Naomi. She's waifu, dude. Naomi's the target, okay? This is who we're target locked on. The rest, you know, we'll flirt. It's fine. They can be our little snacks here and there. But this is who we're going, dude. Dude, 100% waifu. Currently, year 0, the floor attendant Zine regime.
Hello there.
It's an honor to meet you. I hope we get to know each other well. Indeed. For someone who loves Showtime stage as much as you do, haven't actually seen you play yet. True, most of the time during these meetups, I tend to let everyone else play. But go around, make sure everyone is happy and having a blast. About you and your feelings. Oh my gosh, you're so caring. You're so selfless. My happiness comes from making other people happy. Oh, I wish you'd come with me. Come on me. Sorry. It's what all I need in life. It's all well and good, but I still need to deal with the crowd. How best to handle it? Hey, want to film a workplace safety video? We need to seriously talk about crowd sizes. Hey, you're having a ball here, but this crowd is blocking the emergency exit. By law, we have to keep the path present. Can you let it slide just this once? For me? If let it happen once, it's gonna happen all the time. I get it though, your crew's passionate about the game, that's a good thing. But a stampede on my first day of work would be bad for everyone involved. Could you imagine the headlines? Local arcade's floor attendant trampled on first day. Blood everywhere. Very true. Don't want to be checking my social media tomorrow and click the link to your obituary. We totes can't have that. Got this. Luckily, a song was being played just finished. Tail jumps up on the stage, cups his hand over his mouth. Hey! What? Hey! Listen! Hey! Listen! Need to keep the area on the left of the stage clear. I like my spot. You know the deal. We have to be cool about fire. Be cool about fire safety. Be cool. Everyone turns around and glare at me. Great, now I'm gonna be known as party pooper. Guess I had worse reputations in my lifeline. Like that one time I had to close the pool because of that dirty bandage floating in the water. No one would talk to me for a week. Hey, don't disappoint me, crew. Dude, you kidding? Do you know how many bandages I've seen floating around in pools? Seen bandages floating around in pools all the fucking time in my life. Seeing's just doing his job. Reluctantly, the crowd reshuffled itself into a semi-orderly fashion. As everyone settles to a safer way of watching the game, Teo jumps down and comes back to me. Better? I nod, genuinely impressed with... at how Teo can capture his community's attention. That's a weird sentence. They listen to him and have the utmost respect for him. Much better. Didn't mean to cause any trouble. Sometimes we just get so caught up in the game, you know? Of course you know.
Absolutely.
Hey, should join us later. Maybe when your shift's over. We'll all be here dancing till closing time. As long as dancing's within the law. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Start to walk away, ready for our next venture, when I remember something I should do. Turn back to Teo. Hey,
no problem.
Thanks. Alright. Pretty good for first day. Even Gavin's gotta be impressed, right? Show last thing. Boop, boop, boop.